Today is the fifth day. We are having the Legacy Effect program, and as usual, we are going to start in the next say 2 minutes. So let's wait for other people to join so that we can kick off. So today we are going to talk about the power of habits. So habits, it's anything that has become like a ritual in your life. So there are things that you do without necessarily, thinking about them. So over the years, all of us have been able to develop some habits in one way or the other. Okay, we wake up in the morning, we take our baths, we brush our teeth, we wash our face, and in the evening we brush our teeth, we bath again before we sleep. So most of these activities, we do them without being told to do so in most cases, because they have become a part of our lives, and so we do them literally every single day without thinking about them. So they have pretty much become habits. But as you know, we have good habits and we have bad habits. So someone who develops a habit of reading financial books every day and take actions on the things and the lessons that he or she is learning from these financial books is predestined, to be financially great in some few years to come. The person is preparing himself to be financially great. So most of these successes are going to happen, and it's because the person have developed some habits financially that is helping him or her to become financially great in some few years to come. So that's the power of habits. So whoever develops bad habits and exhibits these habits on daily basis is definitely not going to, have positive results for the bad habits he or she is doing. Okay, so that is what you must understand about habits. And so tonight we are going to delve much deeper into 10 plus habits that financially successful people are having, and it is helping them. They are helping them to be financially great. So the people that we see around, we admire each and every day, that have the money to do amazing things in the society. There are certain things, there are certain rituals that they perform on daily basis, which is helping them and positioning them to have the money and the resources and the assets that they have today. Okay, so if we are learning to become successful in our personal finance, then it means we can follow these successful clues from people who are already making it, and then we can tap into those habits and clues, and we can also be able to position ourselves to attract wealth and to amass wealth for ourselves. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for tonight. Please, if you're online, do well and share the link on your timeline on WhatsApp and other places for other people to also join us, so that we can cover this discussion for today. So we're going to talk about the 10 habits of financially successful people, and as we all know, success leaves clues. Okay, and so we're going to follow these 4 parts, and we'll be able to attain the personal financial success that we also envision to experience in our lives. I'm going to entreat you to have your pen and notes with you so that you can be taking note of the relevant things that you know you need to keep them with you, ponder on them, and then take action on them. As you know, your personal financial success depends on the choices you make, on decisions you make, and the actions you take, on the information, the relevant information that you have access to right now in your life. Okay, so if you are going to listen to me and then you're not going to act or execute on the thing that I'm going to share with you, then it's going to be waste of time and waste of resources. That is your data to be watching me. So make sure you have your pen and notebook with you so that you'll be able to take notes as I continue with the discussion with you. The first habit that financially successful people have is their respect for time. Yesterday, we discussed the mystery behind time and life, and then I established to you that your life is equal to the total number of time that you spend on this earth. So your life is equal to your time, and your time is the total summation of your life. Okay, so whoever doesn't respect time, doesn't place great value on time, it's eventually going to end up wasting the time that is available to him or her. And if that happens, the probability that you're going to end up miserable, not being able to do great things and have the financial freedom you envision to have, the time freedom and the location freedom you envision to have in your life, it's practically going to be impossible, because you are not one of the few people who have great respect for time and great value for his or her time. Okay, so if you don't see time as anything relevant to you, then you are setting yourself up to fail financially in most cases, because the time that needed to be wasted on things that are going to help you to have the financial freedom, the time freedom, and the location freedom, and the opportunity to help other people, you are lavishly wasting that precious time. And so if you don't have what it takes to judiciously and wisely use your time, then you are not having the habit to accumulate wealth and make great money for yourself. Okay, so that is the first habit you need to know. So Charles Darwin once said, a man who dares to waste an hour of his time has not discovered the value of life. So why is this great person saying this? Why is it that Charles Darwin is making this bold statement that anyone who doesn't have value for his time and then try to waste his time doesn't have value for his life? And it is practically because your life is your time. Okay, so I don't know how much I would want to emphasize on this, but I want you to understand that your life can be great if you invest your time on things, on your plans, on the things which are going to help you to become great in life and become financially great in life. Okay, so that's the first habit you have to develop. You have to develop the habit of having, great respect for time. And whoever has great respect for time has great respect for his life. Whoever has respect for time have great value placed on his life. It means he understands the mystery of time and life, and so he does not waste an hour of his time. going to talk about the second habit you need to develop if you truly want to be financially successful in life. Okay, so the second habit is you have to be able to develop the habit of continuously having great association and relationship with people. We all can attest to the fact that every great person in life, any successful and financially, successful person in life, has valuable relationships, have valuable association, have valuable connection with people. Okay, because you can't create wealth alone. You can't use your two hands and one brain to create wealth for yourself. It has to always, involve other people contributing their time, their effort, using their hands, their minds, their effort, and whatever that they have, the skill that they have, to help you create wealth for yourself. Okay, so if you understand that you can only make great impact in life and amass wealth and achieve your dream life with the help of the people coming into your life, with the help of the people that you're going to associate with the help of the people that you're going to relate with, then you would place a lot of value on other people's lives. You place a lot of value on the relationship you have with valuable people and influential people and highly effective people that are in your life. So if you found a company, you would definitely need a CEO. If you are not the one, you definitely have to hire people to work for you to be able to generate the money and the wealth that you want to have in the world. And so what's going to happen if you don't have great respect for the relationship and the association that they have with other people? Okay, so that is also one thing you need to take into consideration. Your life can be better with other people. No man is going to create wealth all by himself. You definitely need other people's hands, skills, brains, resources, expertise, and so on and so forth to be able to get to where you want to get to. And so it is practically very essential to have great relationship with people and to know the kind of people that you allow into your life. Most rich people have few friends, and most of the time the friends that they have are people who are practically doing well in their own fields in life. And so they come together, share ideas on projects, on things that they are doing, and then they gather information and they go and execute in their various endeavors to achieve the results that they need. Okay, so your association will definitely determine your financial acceleration in life. How fast you move in life is greatly going to be determined by the people in your life, by the people you allow into your spheres. Okay, so that is very, very important. Okay, so the quality of your life will largely depend on the quality of people around you, the quality and how valuable the people around you are. So there is a saying that if you want to be a millionaire, just find yourself among 5 people who are millionaires. If only you will be able to learn from them and do what they are doing, it won't take much time for you to become one of them. That is you becoming a millionaire yourself too. Okay, so this is very, very important. Don't just allow people into your life. Understand that the people who come into your life, some are going to add value to your life, some are going to take a lot of things from your life, and you are not going to get anything from them. That is the parasitic sort of relationships. But if you go in for mutual relationships where you are going to, do something to help the other person, and that the other person is also going to contribute to help you in any way possible, it is going to be very great and easy for all of you to attain to the heights that you want to, get to in life. So that is the second habit you would have to develop if you truly want to, achieve your personal financial success in life. Now, the third habit you must develop if you truly want to be financially successful in life is to develop the habit of discipline. Discipline has to do with doing what you said you're going to do, whether you feel like doing it or not. Discipline means you showing up in your business, in whatever that you're doing, and continuously working on it until a result is shown. Discipline means that you telling yourself that you are not going to rest until you achieve what you desire to achieve in life. So there are a lot of people who dream of becoming financially successful, but then with the things that are supposed to help them attain that particular height, they lackadaisically, do things without committing their time, their resources to make it happen. They are not disciplined. They will come to work to their business today, tomorrow they are not at their shop. They show up today, tomorrow they are sleeping. Okay? They show up, they use their time to do things which don't add up to the very thing which is going to help them attain their personal financial success. So if you are disciplined, you commit to do what you said you're going to do every single day until the result that you desire is achieved, is attained. So all successful people have this habit, and that is what keeps them going each and every day to achieve whatever that they have achieved in life right now. And so if we also desire to become personally, financially, successful, then this is a habit we all must have. The fourth habit you need to develop if you truly want to be financially successful as a person is to develop the habit of planning. You see, we all have goals. We all have goals in life. But then how many people are able to sit down and strategically, structure plans to make these dreams come to pass? How many people are able to sit down and structure plans, strategies, the how, the why, and where, answering all these questions to be able to get to where you want to get to? So my forex mentor will always tell you, you have to have a trading journal. You have to be able to know what you want in the market if you want to trade a particular pair. You have to be able to know that you want this week, and this is what you're going to do to come up with this particular result at the end of the day. But if you don't sit down and plan, if you don't sit down and look at yourself and look at your weaknesses and your strengths and what you have to do, the people you need to consult, the people you need to, seek counsel from to get knowledge to be able to get where you want to get to, it is practically going to be very difficult for you to become personally financially successful. It's going to be very difficult. We have society where a lot of people, claims to be this and that and that, but they are always there doing nothing to achieve those goals that they want to achieve in their life. It's because they haven't sat down and planned, document things down, what they want to do, how they want to get it, who they have to consult, okay, to be able to get to that particular pedestal they want to, get to in life. And many young people fall prey to this. And so if you truly desire to become, financially successful in life, it is very important to understand that you can't do it without having strategic plans in place to make that happen in your life. Okay? It's going to be very, very, very hard. If you can't plan it, you can't achieve it. If you can't strategically sit down and make it happen, you can't achieve it. It's going to be very difficult. You can't. Even those who plan, the only reason why they keep going is because they have plans in place, they know what to consult, and so whatever challenge that they experience, they encounter along, in pursuit of their financial success, they know strategically that they have to seek, professional advice from people like this and that to still come back on track and go after their dreams. So how much more you who doesn't give any concern about sitting down and planning to make it happen? One thing that you have to understand is that achievements are always the results of strategic plannings. Okay, so some secret strategic plannings have to be deployed to be able to get to where you want to get to be able to achieve whatever that you want to achieve in life. Okay, nothing happens accidentally. Indisciplined people, a lot of bad things happen to them. A lot of things happen accidentally in their life because they don't have any plan and they are not disciplined and they haven't envisioned anything like this coming up. But whoever that wants to get to a certain place knows the setbacks, knows some of the things that can hinder them from achieving those particular things in their life. And so they document everything down and seek for professional advisors to get themselves going. Okay? So everyone wants to be successful, but few are able to sit down and plan. Why? And that's why we have just few people who are even able to feed themselves on daily basis. So it is very crucial for you to take planning, your financial planning, personal financial planning seriously, so that you'll be able to deploy strategic stuff in place in helping you to achieve your financial success in life. Okay? So execution is very important. You have to be able to sit down, plan, and then execute. Don't just have dreams, don't just have goals. Sit your ass down and have concrete planning and put strategies in place to make that happen in your life. So challenges are bound to happen, but whoever knows where he or she is going, knows who to consult to get professional advice, and then come back on track and go after whatever that they want to have in their lives. The fourth habit that I'm going to talk about is the habit of modeling. You see, modeling has to do with you looking at the strategic clues that you can also put in place in your life. You can also deploy in your life to get to where you want to get to. Let's say if you want to become a forex trader, you have to understand that there are a lot of people who are good with forex trading, and a lot of people are using different strategies to trade. So all that you have to do is to go to someone who knows what he or she is doing, like my boss, Preacher, and then let him guide you. So in the course of the person guiding you, you are modeling after the person. You are, in quotes, copying some strategic steps of the person so that you can also become great and professional financial trader. So this works in every sphere of our lives. Whichever industry that you desire to achieve your personal finance from. If you want to be a salary worker, we have salary workers who are getting paid as much as $1 million in a year. So I recently heard that the CEO of MTN Africa, I learned the person is from South Africa. In his 2022 accumulative earnings were around $1 million. So if you want to achieve your financial success with the corporate ladder, there are people who have gotten there. There are people who are also going there. Why don't you strategically sit down and then look at the things that these people have done, what they are doing, and also model after them, copy the thing they are doing, and then add in some, spices, so that you can also have your own exclusive strategy to get to where you want to be. In the same way, if you want to do anything, if you want to learn how to do importation, if you want to become a business person, if you want to do investment, there are people who are already doing this. And success leaves clues. So as long as they are successful in their various endeavors, it means that you also have what it takes to become financially successful if you model after them. You don't have to necessarily copy from them. You can learn their ways and implement them in your lives and have your own exclusive strategy to get to where you want to be. Okay? So my boss will always tell you that I am going to teach you a lot of strategies in the forex market. You have to practice all of them and stick to the ones that work for you. This is a pure act of modeling. Okay, so this is very crucial if you truly want to be successful. If you can't model, it is going to be very difficult. Even if you want to bring new ideas to this world, there have been people who have brought new ideas into the world and have become very successful financially with them. So why don't you learn from whatever that they did and also deploy the same strategy and even add more so that your own can be exclusive and unique, and they can also help you to become financially successful in that area of your life. Okay, so this is the 5th habit that you must be able to develop if you truly desire to become financially successful. And if you are listening to me and then you are pondering on each and every thing that I'm saying, you are going to get insights into your life, and you are going to get insights in the areas and the paths you want to follow through to become personally financially successful. Now, the 6th habit that each and every one who desires to become financially successful needs to develop is constant habits of dealing with people and managing people. You should be able to have a very good habit of dealing with people and managing people. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to understand that every business involves people. And as a business person, your customers are your everything, because they are the people who pay you for you to get the money that you want to have. You can have great products and services, but who are supposed to pay you so that you can make the money that you want to make? It's your customers. And who are the people who are going to help you to make this happen? Probably your employees, your suppliers, and so on and so forth. So you should be very good with how to manage these people. I don't mean controlling them, but then strategically managing them so that they can be productive enough to help you get what you want to get in life. You should be very great at dealing with people. And if there's one thing that you can get, which is very, very valuable, more than all degrees in the world combined together, it is the act of dealing with people and managing people. Whoever knows how to do this is able to command people to their ideas, command people to their products and services, command people to whatever they are up to. And then people would make that idea and product and services and their business stand and grow successfully. These are secrets you have to understand in life. And I'm very glad we are all privileged enough to get to know these secrets so that we can be able to leverage on them and attain our personal financial success. So there's one particular book that I would want to recommend to everyone who wants to know much about how to deal with people, how to manage people, how to influence people positively, and then how to, command people. It's a book written by Dale Carnegie. It is titled How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's the most powerful business and personal, development book that I have ever chanced on. And so if you have the privilege to be listening to me, then you also have the opportunity to grab a copy of that book. You can just go to pdf.com and even download it for free and study it, model after it, and practice them, and you see how your life is going to change. The acts of dealing and managing people is also very crucial in our pursuit for success financially in life. Now, the seventh habit you must develop is the habit of becoming highly focused person. We live in a world where a lot of distractions are being seen everywhere. We are being bombarded with distractions on a daily basis, from our phones to televisions to a lot of other things. Even people, our families and friends, noise, and a whole lot of other things are able to distract us from our goal. And so if you are not a very sensitive person who understands what it takes to be focused, if you truly desire to achieve something great in life, you may not be able to do anything great in your life because the distractions are coming each and every day, whether you like it or not. And so it is up to you to learn how to avoid these distractions so that you can remain focused and go after your dream life as a person. Okay? So focus is the ability to concentrate on a task or goal without being distracted by external factors. Your ability to concentrate on your goal and the things you want to do without allowing yourself to be distracted by external factors which are not going to help you get to your dream life is what focus is all about. And you have to understand that any focused person is able to get things done on time. Every focused person is able to learn new skills and new stuff within shortest possible time. And they are able to do this effectively. And if you are a very focused person, the probability that you can make decisive decisions, you can make concrete decisions, you can be better with decisions is very, very high. Because every focused person, whatever matter, comes to their table, is able to get the time to think through and come up with better decisions for their lives. And you have to understand, any focused person has the ability to, solve problems within shortest possible time. They are more efficient with problem solving. And if you are focused, it will help you to reduce stress. So if you are looking forward to become a very focused person, if you are looking forward to build the habit of focus, these are the things you need to pay attention to. You have to be able to concentrate on a thing at a time. You should be able to prioritize what is important and urgent to you to what's not important. Most of the times, as human beings, we find ourselves doing a whole lot of things at the same time, and it is not helping us. Okay, so every focused person should have a clear goal. You should have a clear goal, and your plans should be clear enough to follow suit, so that you can achieve whatever that you want to achieve with your goal and plans. And if you want to get things done easily as a focused person, you should be able to break difficult tasks into smaller pieces so that you can deal with them one after the other, and then the whole puzzle can make sense to you. Okay, you should be able to break down light tasks into smaller ones so that you can get things done as quickly as possible, as efficient as possible, and then it is going to help you so well. And also, if you are tired, if you are working on something and you are tired, get some rest. Have some siesta for your life. Have some breaks. Even if it will take you to have some 1 week vacation or a retreat to get yourself refreshed and come back to your dream life, you should be able to do that. Okay, and then also you should be able to eat well and exercise regularly. This helps improve your mind and put your mind and body in the best position to achieve whatever that you intend to achieve in life. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the 7th habit you must develop. We are left with 3 more and we will be done for today. So the 8th habit you need to develop is the habit of constantly seeking for professional and experts counsel and knowledge. I'm talking about mentorship. I'm talking about you having people who you can run to in times of difficulty, people that can help you to lower the burden on you, people who can help you carry the burden on you. You see, one thing about life is that you can't do it alone. And the very people who can help you make life quite a bit easy for you are your mentors and expert counsels. You have expert counselors and then people with specialized expertise. And so if you desire to venture into that area, that industry, those are the people you need to go to and seek for professional advice so that you can get things done as quickly as possible. Seek for professional advice in every aspect of your life until you become so great. And even that, you have to understand that whatever that you intend to do in this world, there are people who have already done it. There are people already doing it. And so it's always great not to shoulder all the responsibilities and burden all by yourself, but then to share it with other people who have what it takes to help you with professional knowledge and skill to get through with whatever that you are up to in life. That is the 8th habit you must develop. You can't do life all by yourself. Ubeuka, obebre. So get to seek for expert knowledge and get yourself going. Now the 9th one is the habit of constantly making sacrifices. You see, sacrifice is what has paved the way for a lot of people to be great. There are a lot of people who have done a lot of investments, but then from the beginning, it wasn't going, they were not going on well. There are a lot of people who have started business and have failed countless number of times. But then they kept going on, sacrificing their time, their resources, and even the opportunity to bond with their families and friends, just to be all by themselves and build something significant for themselves, like investment portfolios, like businesses, and also their career. Okay, so if you seek to become financially great, you have to understand that you are going to make sacrifices at a point in time. At a point in time, you can't, go to some family meetings. You can't go to some families occasions. Okay, because you are so busy on what you are doing that you can't have time to do that. So you have to make that sacrifice to even let some people who you cherish so much go, live your life, so that you get opportunity to focus on your life and the thing that you're doing and make things work for you. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is that every financially successful person has a spiritual backing. They have a faith, a deity that they owe allegiance to. They have a particular spiritual backing that they seek for counsel. Okay? And in this world, there are only two people that you can have for yourself as your spiritual backings, as your faith. Is either you're on the side of God and then you want to owe allegiance to God and show all the reverence to God and then seek for Him to help you in your endeavors and having faith in Him that He can do it. And so you have to be constantly praying and doing all the rituals you need to do to get yourself fortified and keep going on daily basis. And the other person is the Satan or any diabolic means of having spiritual backing, which of course a lot of people do like to have such. You have to understand that this world is full of wickedness, and if you want to do things with just your open eyes, you will die just like that. Your business will crash just like that. Your investment portfolios will just be lost, seriously. And so all the rich people that you know in life, they don't do things with their clear eyes. They have some special spiritual backings that is helping them, that they have faith in, to help them do whatever that they are doing. And so I would recommend that you all go with God on this journey of personal financial success. He has all it takes to protect you, guide you, and then help you to become who you truly want to be. He has the script of your life. He knows who you are. He knows you from your mother's womb, and everything about you, you can commit to His hands, and then He can help you. All that you have to do is make sure that you do what you have to do. If you have to pray fast, help the poor and do all these things just to help fortify your spirit, and then for God to be in your business, you have to do that. Okay, so that is what I have to tell you. The world is full of wickedness, and so if you're a good person, you want to use your clean heart and mind and whatever to do things, you will die unexpectedly. And so you have to have very great and strong spiritual backings for all the things you want to do, especially with your financial life. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, these are the 10. I think I've even made it 11 habits you must develop if you truly want to have great and successful in your finances as a person. I am Coach Ben. I'll be glad to have you share this with your friends and loved ones. You can share it with people who might need this, and it's going to be a blessing to them. Okay, So I salute you. You are the generational thinker, and I'm believing and trusting that if you pay attention to the things that we've discussed today and the previous days, they are going to help you. The reason why I am starting off with these internal things is to help you develop some capacity to go after your personal financial success. And hopefully from next week we are going to delve deeper into practical things that you can chance on to make money and do a lot of other things for yourself. That is all going to be for tonight, and I want to thank you for being with me today.